I'm dreaming.
It can't have happened. So it didn't.
Opening statements begin today in the Jason O'Neill murder trial, nephew to Governor Terrence O'Neill.
You're at it already?
The governor's making a statement.
It'd be nice if they'd let us actually try the case first.
2 weeks ago.
Why didn't you wake me?
Oh, it's a big day. I figured you need your rest.
Big brother's up today. I just have to sit there and look pretty.
Well, then you better get home and work on that.
I know this can't have happened, and I didn't come here for this to happen, but I'm glad it did.
Deanna, you still here?
I thought you said that he was important.
Well, he must have taken the red eye.
Can you be at the courthouse already?
Yeah, just leaving now, Dad.
You're a grown woman. Is this...
Wait, in his house with you.
All right, well, my shoes.
Somewhere between the end and the point where we began, there's a fire burning.
I'm sorry, sir. Blue badge only beyond this point.
I'm one of the litigators.
Identification?
You see me here every week, man.
I can vouch for him.
You didn't happen to bring my shoes, did you?
All rise. People versus Paul Canturna and Kyle Tuck for the charge of murder in the second degree. This court is now in session.
Be seated.
Nice hair.
Good morning. Counsel, please enter your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor.
One at a time, please.
Mitch Galloway for the defense, Your Honor.
Are we seriously starting this way, counselors?
Gabriel Nicastro for the prosecution, Your Honor.
Mitch Galloway for the defense, Your Honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the course of the next few days, you will be told two stories, one by the prosecution and one by the defense team. These stories will be similar in many ways. The same characters, the same locations, the same tragic ending. But ultimately, these stories will have a striking and crucial difference. Only one of them will be true. Fact: a young man with a promising future named Jason O'Neill was found at 11:58 p.m. on March 4th of this year in a Wesley University parking lot. His skull crushed. Fact: an hour and 50 minutes earlier at a downtown bar, Jason O'Neill had confronted the defendants, Kyle Tuck and Paul Canturna, in a large, public, and physical altercation. Fact: Kyle Tuck and Paul Canturna do not attend Wesley University, and yet they were videotaped by Wesley security entering that campus at 11:10 and rushing out at 11:56. Fact: the defendant's blood was found on Jason O'Neill. Fact: later that night, Jason O'Neill died of severe brain hemorrhage caused by a narrow, blunt instrument. Fact: Jason O'Neill was murdered. Now, the defendants will tell you they were on campus to see a girl.
Objection. Mr. Nicastro is setting the expectation that my clients will testify, not his promise to make.
Sustained. The jury will disregard.
If I were responsible for all of his promises, I'd be mending broken hearts all over the Midwest.
Would you like to finish my opening statement for me, too?
Oh, I don't have that active an
Talk to
imagination.
me or the jury counselors, not to each other.
He's
He
interrupting
asked me a question, Your Honor.
Mr. Nicastro, proceed.
I wish I had imagined all of this. Jason O'Neill would still be alive.
Mr. Galloway?
How many legs does a dog have if you call the tail a leg? 4. Calling a tail a leg doesn't make it a leg. And calling conjecture fact doesn't make it the truth. Truth. Yes. Earlier that evening, my clients had an altercation with the deceased. A violent altercation. Blows were exchanged, blood was drawn. That's where the DNA traces came from, not some hypothetical later second struggle in a parking lot. Truth. My clients did visit the Wesley campus for about 45 minutes later that evening. But can you hand me your little remote?
No, help yourself.
My client spent over a half an hour of that 45 minutes on the opposite end of the campus from where the deceased was found, in a dorm room with Paul's girlfriend, Ann Staley. And here's the most important truth. There is no murder weapon. Now, the prosecution is going to try to convince you that it was a tire iron. Why? Because the 8-year-old truck that my clients were driving doesn't have the tire iron that originally came with it. That's it. That's the overwhelming evidence with which they are going to ask you to convict my clients. But you'll hear my clients testify. The truth is on our side. And yet we all know that when the nephew of the governor is killed, blame must be assigned. Objection! You see, Mr. Nicastro is already nervous. Or else he's trying to distract
The
you.
victim's relationship to the governor is completely irrelevant.
No, it's prejudicial. It's not irrelevant. When a prosecution is politically driven, it becomes
Same
a
old
persecution.
Put everyone on trial,
Truth
but the actual
is but an
defendants.
annoyance.
Stop right there, both of you. Bailiff, clear the courtroom, everyone but the attorneys. And get the heads of their families in here right now.
Your Honor, we don't want to waste the court's time. If it's imperative that you speak with the head of my firm, I'm sure we could adjourn.
Mr. Galloway, no one is going anywhere until I speak with all members of both trial teams. That includes your father. Courtroom is closed to the press.
She's our investigator, Your Honor.
Come in, sit down, say nothing.
Called into the principal's office.
And I'm betting your kid started it.
Welcome, gentlemen. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Not at all, Your Honor. We appreciate the sensitive nature of this case.
And the burden of responsibility and the outside pressures it brings.
Of course you do. I confess this is one of the biggest trials over which I've presided, so I'll get to it. I took this extraordinary measure to ensure you all hear me. I don't know how or where this generational family feud started, but I will not allow it to corrupt this case.
Your Honor, I assure you the state's attorney's office strives to be professional in all ways. I regret if the court feels we have fallen short of that standard.
We accept the state attorney's apology, Your Honor, and we can understand how our firm's passionate advocacy for our clients can appear combative.
And lucrative.
Gentlemen, smoke a peace pipe or settle it with pistols at dawn. Either way, don't bring it here. Consider this courtroom holy ground. Good. I'm glad we have that settled, because next time I'll sanction every single one of you. Court resumes at 1.
State's attorney indicts your son for murder and he doesn't even have the decency to move his prosecutor party out of your hotel?
You can bet I would have stuck the sons of bitches on the deposit.
My brother was held up in court. He should be here any minute.
Then he'll miss the headline. I want your firm to take over the case.
Mr. Tuck, you realize that changing counsel 3 weeks before a trial in which your son and his friend are accused of killing the governor's nephew is not generally a winning strategy.
Taking my money and praying for a deal isn't winning strategy either. I need some damn offense.
You're aware that my firm doesn't have the most cordial relationship with the state's attorney's office?
You hate each other. It's even better.
Because to be absolutely clear, by hiring us, you'd be declaring war.
Mr. Galloway, they want to put these boys in prison for the rest of their lives for something they didn't do. War is exactly what we need.
And I swear this judge was packing. Oh my God. I am so sorry. It's not silk, is it?
Yeah, used to be.
What a way to welcome you to the office.
No. I got it. It's all right. It's all right.
It had to be the boss's daughter I spilled on, right?
Excuse me. Can I have some club soda, please?
Juliana?
Alex. Hi.
I heard you were back in town.
Yeah, 3 months now. I couldn't wait to get out, remember? Now here I am working for my father.
No, I've been hoping to run into you at the courthouse, but, you know, hotel bar works just as well.
Yeah, state's attorney, alumni dinner.
Party foul?
Oh, no, it's just red wine. I just need some club soda.
No. Club soda's a mistake. You gotta use white wine on red wine. It counterbalances the acidity.
Of course, yeah, no, simple chemistry.
Yeah, it's proton, electron, attraction.
Yin and yang.
Day and night.
Boy and girl.
What is Alex Galloway doing here?
No, it's more of a
Keep losing my invitation.
Pretty lame party crashing. Hovering in the lobby. Jump on in, eat our food, tell some jokes.
I'm pretty sure the only interesting part of that party is right here.
Keep your hands off my cousin.
Gabriel, he was helping me with a wine stain. We weren't making out.
He was tugging on your skirt.
Yeah, you caught us. We're here to drink your booze and grope your women.
After a long day of pimping the justice system, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, there is another reason we were here. Who is it that owns this hotel again?
It was almost nice seeing you again.
Almost.
You vultured the O'Neill case.
Rescue is the word I think you're looking for. We're rescuing the case.
All right.
You rescuing both misunderstood killers or just the rich kid?
Against you, I gave him a 2-for-1 special.
Detective Canterna signed off on you?
It's a no-brainer. I'll see you in court, counselor.
Who the hell's Quintana?
Detective John Canterna?
Nobody ever told me about switching lawyers.
Apparently, Miss Tuck felt the boys needed a more aggressive strategy.
Apparently, Miss Tuck thinks everybody works for her.
Well, actually, we do now. And we'd like to work for you. And your son.
Do you think my son's innocent?
What we think isn't important. Only what we can convince a jury to think.
You don't remember me, do you?
Yeah, sure I do. We met, No, I don't. I don't remember.
14 months ago, you all but called me a liar in open court. You don't remember that?
That's right. I won that case, if I recall.
That you did. But you're not here now to write some miscarriage of justice, are you? No, you're here for the press conference. You're here to stay relevant.
We're doing just fine, Detective.
This isn't gonna cost you anything. Miss Tuck is picking up our fee.
Right, so you cutthroats can use my son? No, forget it. Get out of my house.
So what if they use him? Use him right back. In a trial like this, you need cutthroat. You don't have to invite them to dinner, Detective, but right now these two cutthroats are your son's best chance of not spending the rest of his life in prison.
Nice save, Brooke.
I wouldn't call it a save exactly. Maybe a strong close.
Okay, let me translate because I speak fluent Mitch. He means thank you.
I don't think you needed to hit Cutthroat twice.
That's the easy part. Now we gotta pull this out with 3 weeks prep.
I heard you got that wine stain out.
I bet you did.
Cavorting with the enemy.
He's an old...
I wouldn't say boyfriend.
So it's just a physical thing.
It was a horny teenage crush on a girl he couldn't have.
Forbidden love?
I'm pretty sure he's why my dad sent me to school out of state.
Wait, you had high school sex with this guy?
I don't kiss and tell, okay?
Good, because you still can't have her. She's opposing counsel.
I said hello to a girl in a bar I haven't seen in 12 years.
keep your hands in your pockets.
Seriously, it was 12 years ago.
And he's even better looking now, isn't he? Forbidden lust. I love it.
Time to tell me the truth, to burden your mouth for what you say. No pieces of paper in the way, 'cause I can't continue. My memory is cruel. I'm queen of attention to details, defending intentions if he fails. Until now.
He who tells the best story wins. It's that simple.
Well, then I simply wish we had a stronger alibi witness because this girlfriend is not compelling.
You have us putting our guys on the stand already?
Only if you want to call your shot. As in, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will hear our clients testify.
We assault the jury with specifics. Detailed location, timeline, and motive.
Timeline and location, yes, but you're weak on motive. And please, don't assault anyone.
Sorry.
Do you even play hockey?
I think better with my stick.
Oh, that's always a winning strategy.
Look, guys, I know I'm just the investigator here, but shouldn't we just pound away at the lack of a murder weapon?
And not for a lack of trying, ladies and gentlemen. The government spent countless man-hours searching for a mythical tire iron.
Good.
Every building, back alley, and construction site along our client's route home was exhausted.
No, you're laying it on too thick construction.
No, they did. Kyle didn't want to park his snazzy new car outside a bar, so he parked it at his mom's construction site.
It's not our offense, it's our defense. We gotta find a way to undercut their alibi witness.
Yeah, Ann Staley, the so-called girlfriend, she was a nervous wreck during her deposition.
Nerves can play sympathetic.
I'll expose a liar.
Well, maybe, but the really dangerous liars aren't nervous at all.
Yeah? How do you tell the difference?
It's in the details, Gabriel. Own the narrative.
Come to surrender.
Let me in and find out.
I was only gonna stay here a couple of weeks, but I haven't had a chance to look for a place yet.
This painting makes sense now. Milk?
You need your strength. What makes sense?
Someone told me that our fathers started the Matadors together.
It's a good name for a secret law school society. Matadors.
Part showman, part strategist.
Killer instinct.
With all this bad blood, it's kind of hard to believe that our two Matadors were good friends once.
Well, apparently it's a lot easier for two friends to become enemies than for two enemies to become friends.
Us? We were enemies?
No, we were rebels.
You were a rebel. I was just forbidden fruit.
Don't get me wrong. The feelings were real, weren't they?
They were real. I haven't felt that way since.
Why are you here, Alex?
Thought I knew on the way over.
And now?
I want more.
Juliana, you still here?
I thought you said that he was in Portland.
Oh, no, he must have been the red eye.
Shouldn't you be at the courthouse already?
I'm leaving now, Dad.
Stick
Well, my shoes.
Is somebody here?
Sorry, the volume just crept up on me. Hey, wish me luck.
Bailiff, clear the courtroom. I don't know how or where this generational family feud started, but I will not allow it to corrupt this case. Good. I'm glad we have that settled, because next time I'll sanction every single one of you.
I know how they could have ditched the murder weapon. The morning after the murder, there was
Alleged murder? Really gotta start working alleged into the vernacular.
There was a huge cement pour at the construction site where Paul dropped off Kyle. A tire iron could have easily been missed in all the rebar.
It's very creative, but you do remember we're supposed to be arguing the defense here.
I just want you prepared.
I wouldn't sweat it. If you're right, it's buried in concrete.
From your position behind the bar, could you tell what the fight was about?
It seemed like regular drunken hazing until they all started swinging. The rich kid was in a chokehold.
The defendant, Kyle Tuck.
Yeah, him. He was shouting, "I'll kill you."
Did he sound like he meant it?
Sure, but I didn't think they'd actually do it.
Objection!
Are vehicles instructed to stop and return their passes on their way out?
Yes, ma'am.
But the defendant's truck sped through without stopping at 11:56 p.m., correct?
I remember because our coach gave us midnight curfew. I rode in with 10 minutes to spare.
So is that when you saw a silver mid-sized truck pulling out of the stadium lot?
I'd say gunning it.
And as soon as you pulled into the lot, did you notice anything else?
I found Jason O'Neill with his head bashed in.
The fracture pattern is consistent with a single blunt force by a dense object with a narrow constant diameter.
So like a pipe or a tire iron?
Objection, leading.
I'd say more like a tire iron.
I told you I wanted offense. You're just rolling over.
Ms. Tuck, we had to play some defense. They got the ball first. But we held them to a field goal, and now we get the ball.
A field goal? They just put up 28 points. This is my son.
You guys are really landing some punches in there. You know what I read? After about 4 cups of coffee, the human body can't absorb any more caffeine. So all those extra espresso shots are actually pointless. As pointless as this little feud of ours. I mean, honestly, how did it even start anyway?
The way I hear it, your father screwed over his best friend for a job.
That's debatable. But then that friend turned it personal and stole my dad's girlfriend.
They're starting to believe their own lies.
Come on, this is so stupid. This whole thing has been snowballing for over 30 years, and we're all just getting crushed by it.
No. Only one of us got crushed by it.
Gabriel. Hey. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
Like you didn't mean to vindicate the drunk driver who slammed into Caroline?
Well, we didn't have anything to do with the accident. The guy was already a corporate client, right? And everybody's entitled to
The son of a bitch killed my fiancée and you helped him. For what? For money.
Well, we offered you a plea, but you were too close to understand that you didn't have any kind of a case. That son of a bitch would be doing time right now if you hadn't overreached in the first place.
You would be doing time if your family hadn't done what you always do. Tear down and roll over anyone in your way to collect a fee.
You need to let it go.
Let it go?
Yeah.
Stop it!
Yes, close to midnight.
So how long total would you say Paul and Kyle were in your dorm room that night?
About 35, 40 minutes.
Thank you, Miss Staley. I appreciate your honesty and your fortitude. I have one more question. Could you drive all the way across campus and kill somebody in less than 10 minutes?
Objection!
Withdrawn. No further questions.
Mr. Nicastro?
Miss Staley, do you usually spend all Friday night alone in your dorm room?
No. Earlier, I went to the campus movie with my friend Christine.
Oh, I see. So your friend Christine saw the defendants with you that night.
No, she lives in a different dorm.
In fact, no one saw you with them, correct?
No.
I thought O'Neill was a jerk. I'm sorry, I know he's dead, and I feel bad for his family, but it's the truth. He started the fight in the bar, called Annie a whore, and beat the hell out of Paul. But it ended there. We never saw O'Neill again.
So you and Paul didn't go to Wesley campus that night looking for more?
How could we? O'Neill was still at the bar when we left. We went to see Annie. She didn't even know who O'Neill was. The guy was just mouthing off.
Your witness.
Miss Ladari?
So what did you three talk about for 40 minutes in Anne's room?
The fight, mostly. She thought Paul should go to his dad. His dad's a cop. But Paul was over it. And then she wanted to give him some ice for his eye. But she just had these 3 little cubes from one of those mini fridges, so he rolled a cold soda on it instead.
Did Anne get any phone calls or text messages during the time you two spent in her room?
Oh, maybe. I don't remember.
However, you do remember the soda and the 3 little ice cubes?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce Exhibit 47. It's a cell phone belonging to Christine Doyle, a friend of the defense's alibi witness.
Objection, Your Honor. We've never seen or heard of this phone before.
Your Honor, we just came into possession this morning when Miss Doyle offered it to us.
I'll allow it pending foundation. Proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Tuck, what would you say if I told you that between 11:12 and 11:44 on the night, roughly the 40 minutes she was allegedly with you and Mr. Conterna in her dorm room, that Anne Staley and Christine Doyle exchanged 23 text messages, which fortunately have not yet been erased from Miss Doyle's phone?
Your Honor, just because Miss Ladari prefixes her own theories with what would you say doesn't mean that she could testify herself.
It's a question, Mr. Galloway.
Mr. Tuck.
I'd say that's a lot of texting.
A lot of texting, yes. Can you explain then how Anne Staley exchanging 23 text messages in that 35-minute period just escaped your keen and specific recollections?
Fast thumbs.
Fast thumbs. That's your answer? That's your answer to why Anne Staley ignored her boyfriend who just got beat up by a guy who called her a whore to send 23 text messages about vampire movies, breakfast, and bubblegum?
Your Honor, Paul didn't mean to kill him. Paul didn't mean to kill him.
Paul wanted to fight O'Neill one-on-one without his buddies, so we went looking for him.
Well, you just told the court that you saw O'Neill as you pulled in. Did you go looking for him, or did you happen to see him?
Look, I panicked. Okay, Mitch, I got a little confused up there, like how panicked and confused I got when Paul pulled out that tire iron.
I can't believe that he said that. Why would he say?
Paul, just focus, okay? Look at me.
Were you ever actually in Anne Staley's dorm room that night?
No.
So this whole alibi, everything the two of you have been saying is fiction?
No, after the bar, Kyle said that I could take him, in a fair fight, one-on-one. So we found him walking back to his dorm. He was in the stadium parking lot.
A fair fight with a tire iron.
No, it was fair, but I was getting my ass kicked. O'Neill, he was standing over me, screaming, asking if we were done or if I wanted more. Then he was helping me up, and that's when Kyle just... He hit him with it.
Paul's like a brother to me. When the police asked about it, I covered for him. And we've been in this together ever since.
He convinced Annie to say that we were with her, and he said that all we had to do was stick to the story, and there was nothing that they could prove. He said he was just trying to protect me.
He's not trying to protect you now.
I thought her daddy put her in second chair for exposure. Your high school sweetheart's an assassin. Killer instinct with style.
A Matador.
In a skirt.
So who are we choosing?
I'm good with Johnny Walker.
Come on, these kids have inconsistent defenses. We can't.
I gotta remind you who hired us.
No, but who do you believe?
It doesn't matter who I believe. It matters who I can convince a jury to
Come
believe.
on, this is just you and me, two brothers having a drink in a bar. Who do you, Mitch Galloway, believe?
The rich kid's a quick thinker, I'll give him that. But he's overselling. There's too many forced details.
But you want to stick with him anyway.
No, I want to rep the son of the cop that hates me for free and lose. Lose publicly and lose big.
There's something to be said for a noble effort.
Not in the criminal defense business. Look, Kyle's already out in front of this train. His buddy's about to get hit by it.
I don't regret calling our shot with the jury. We would have put Kyle on the stand. We would have run into this eventually.
We could have done without the truth is on our side bit. Honestly, all things being equal, wouldn't we rather represent the innocent?
All things are never equal.
But I admire your idealism. Tell you what, we'll shoot for it. Even, we rep Kyle and get paid. Odd, we fall on our swords for the innocent. Even, we get paid.
Seriously, this is how we're deciding?
No, seriously. We don't have a choice.
You mean the courage?
Yes, it is a healthy number, Ms. Tuck, but I'm sorry we cannot represent both boys. Indeed. And we have that same ethical obligation to anyone we choose to represent. Well, on both. I'm head of this firm, and I am their father. And as such, I trust their judgment, and I stand by their You're both idiots.
Unpredictable idiots.
You know, pro bono is one thing. I don't care about the money. That's not true. I do care about the money. Just how deep a hole are you going to put us in here?
You want to tell him?
No, you go ahead and you tell him.
Tell him what?
Well, apparently, we believe that our sole remaining screwed 6 ways from Sunday client is, how'd you say it?
Innocent.
Right, innocent.
Didn't I warn you about that word?
Seductive, isn't it?
Look, if we can't represent the innocent, who can we represent?
Nobody is innocent. Everybody is just somewhere in the guilty spectrum. Look, Paul Turner was there, wasn't he? He engaged in a felony. He drove the assailant from the scene. No, boys. Time to make a deal.
It better not require groveling.
Oh, I'm not sending you. Victor Galloway to see Roman Ladari. I always wondered if you could see my office as well as I can see yours. You know, on clear days, we train our binoculars over here, see if we can read your lips.
Spotters? Really? We can only afford the snipers.
I walked right into that, didn't I?
Something your tribe seems to be doing a lot of lately.
We need to get this one right, Roman.
I appreciate your confidence in me. I plan to.
Kyle Tuck, son of a wealthy real estate developer, killed the governor's nephew. Happens to be the truth, but it's also a better story, a story in which you are the hero. Tell me, how many poor, underprivileged kids you put away each year?
How many do you represent?
Exactly. But I'm walking away from the money on this one. Why?
Brain tumor?
No. The I word.
How are you going to prove it, Victor, when you can't even say it?
Paul Turner is guilty of poor judgment.
Particularly in his choice of friends, yes.
And misplaced loyalties.
You know, I can empathize with that. It's it's a common tale. Best friend screws you over out of self-interest.
I empathize too. Man suffers betrayal for a perceived slight.
Betrayal's a one-way street, Victor. It only happens once. Then it's simply war.
The fight was over. O'Neill was helping Paul up when Kyle Tuck cracked his skull.
Yes, so says your client.
We'll give you eyewitness testimony for 3 years probation for obstruction. No jail time, you declare victory, and maybe we start to make things right between us.
You really are desperate, aren't you? Well, I'm all for mending fences, Victor. But you're a little late. We're already talking to the Tuck kid about a plea. He has a different version, as you might expect, and he's giving us premeditation on Paul Canterna, which is, as you know, first-degree murder. And that's victory.
Forgive me. For a minute, I forgot who you were.
We choose between defendants all the time for a conviction, just like you had to choose. But I appreciate how hard it was for you to swallow your pride and come over here yourself. Maybe if you'd come a little sooner.
Look, if Kyle gets a deal, then I get another crack at that weasel back in the stand. He's already been proven a liar in open court.
While you're at it, ask him where he ditched the murder weapon.
You and a murder weapon?
It's actually kind of a good question.
I don't know. Kyle threw it in his bag and he took it with him.
When you dropped him back at his car at the construction site?
What?
Brooke has a theory that Kyle might have gotten rid of it there.
My dad had that theory too.
Your dad.
Paul, when did you tell your dad what happened?
Did you tell him that night?
The Tuck Tower construction site.
You won't even look at me, Kyle? Come on, look at me, liar. Look at me. Hey, Kyle, you're a liar. Look at me. Hey, Kyle.
We might have dealt the wrong guy.
What?
The really dangerous liars aren't nervous at all.
We already made a deal,
Haven't closed it yet.
but you agreed to it.
Be seated. Before we proceed, I understand the state's attorney's office has come to a plea agreement with one of the defendants.
No, Your Honor. We're no longer prepared to accept a plea.
Prepared? Your Honor, it's done.
We're pulling it.
Mr. Nicastro, did you make a plea agreement with the defendant, Kyle Tuck, or not?
Before any housekeeping matters, Your Honor, we need to place a piece of evidence in the custody of the court.
One thing at a time, Mr. Galloway.
I understand that, Your Honor. I would just feel a whole lot more comfortable if you would hang on to this tire iron for us.
Excuse me?
We need you to hang on to the murder weapon.
Objection. No foundation.
You're a defense attorney, Mr. Witcher. Do you have an objection, Mr. Nicastro?
Not pending foundation, no. No objection.
Oh, foundation's coming. I just wanted to get this out of my car. If I got a flat tire, I might forget, and that'd be embarrassing. We also request that the court order the government to analyze it for fingerprints and blood.
Mr. Galloway, I take it your foundation witness is present?
You bet.
Do you recognize this?
Yes, I do. It's the tire iron from Paul's truck. I gave it to your investigator this morning.
How long had it been in your possession before that?
Since the day after the murder. I retrieved it from the Tuck Tower construction site.
What made you think to look for it there?
Where else would Kyle have dumped it?
Objection. Speculation.
The witness is simply describing his own thought process, Your Honor.
Overruled. You can cross-examine the witness on his assumptions.
There appears to be some blood on this tire iron. After you retrieved it, why didn't you take it directly to the police?
Paul told me what happened. But our justice system doesn't always work the way we think it should. Kyle had his mother's deep pockets. I didn't want to take a chance.
So you don't know for sure whose fingerprints are on this tire iron, do you?
No, I don't. But I choose to trust my son.
The jury reached a decision after only 8 hours of deliberation.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, on the counts of second-degree murder and felony murder, find the defendant Paul Edward Canterna not guilty. On the count of murder in the second degree, we find the defendant Kyle Allen Tuck guilty.
Tell me the truth.
Nice work, counselor.
We fought this one to a draw.
So you still want me to surrender?
I thought you had.
Wow, I really didn't think you were gonna pull this one off.
Honestly, I didn't either.
Oh, here you go.
What's that?
It's a present from the state's attorney, Roman Ladari, of all people.
Roman Ladari?
Yeah, he dropped it off personally. There's no note. What is it?
My shoes.